Hi, I'm Sally. Welcome to your yoga flow practice. We'll just come into a seated position. So I'm in Virasa right now, hero pose, just sitting back onto the heels, or we can have legs crossed or legs straight out in front. As long as the spine is nice and straight, legs are, do what you wish. Let the hands just relax down into the lap now, just lifting the chin away from the chest a little. So nice and loads of space through the throat, around the throat chakra area. And then just let the jaw soften a little bit. So just releasing that tension from the face, etc. Allow the shoulders to just roll back and down as you lift the breastbone. Okay. You can take a slow, deep inhale, slow, deep exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, and then just gradually starting to warm up the spine. So with the hands just resting onto the legs, just going to circle round from there. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So there's no wrong way to do this. Just move as you can, as you wish. Coming back round the other way when you're ready. So just changing directions, just mobilising the lower back. If you're doing this in the morning, it can be really nice just to wake up the spine. If you're doing this and catch up in the evening, it can be nice if you've been sitting a lot today. Okay, seated cat and cow pose now. So with the hands again on the thighs or knees, we'll just press the heart forwards, just lifting the chin up. And then tucking the pelvis under as you roll back, head relaxes down. And then again, pressing the heart forwards, lift the chin. And then again, just tucking the hips under as you roll back. Extension and then flexion. Breathing in. So breathing into that heart center, breathing out. Let's do one more of each. And again, rolling back. And then just coming back to a neutral position. Bringing the right hand down to the mat now. Just floating the left arm up. Just coming into a little bit of a side bend there. Reaching up into the fingertips. Releasing down other side. Nice deep breath in. Exhale again to come on over. And then again back to center. One more either side. Breathe in. Exhale over. Inhale, center, breathing in, exhale over. Good. Coming up onto hands and knees now. So just into box position. Coming up onto the fingertips, tucking the toes under just to stretch the fascia in the feet. And we'll roll on up to the spine. So chin in towards the chest as you round through the back. Enjoy that feeling of space across the lumbar spine. And then releasing down. Let the lower back drop a little as you lift the chin from the chest. And then again curling back up to the spine. And releasing down from there. Coming back to centre now, waking up the hips, bringing one leg forwards, hands flat to the floor as you let the hips drop down. And then we're just going to come back, let the hips drop to the heels. And again, other leg now comes forwards, let the hips drop. And slowly back, so just warming up the pelvis, warming up that hip socket. It can be quite hard to just suddenly drop into a warrior two, for example. It's quite hard on the hip joint with no synovial fluid there. So we're just getting the joints lubricated before we do our bigger postures. Good. Let's do one more either side. If it's tricky to get it there, just pick it up and put it there. Eventually, it will move as you want it, eventually. And then dropping back. Let's go into our first downward dog now. Stretching out with the hands. Tucking feet under, toes under. Pressing the hips back. Let the head relax down. Bending one knee and then the other. So just shifting the weight from one side and back again. Good. Just having a little bit of a wiggle really. Okay. So let's now bring it forwards into high plank. Bend the elbows a little bit. That just helps to switch on the biceps. Pressing away with the heels. And then press the tailbone in slightly. So you feel those glute muscles switch on a little. Yeah, the pelvic floor, mula bandha switches on a little bit too when you do that. Okay, and then just bringing knees to the floor. Child's pose from there. Again, hips coming back. Just take the knees apart a little so you can sink nice and low. And then really energize the arms. Keep pressing down into the hands. Maybe bring the forehead down onto the mat. Okay, coming again into downward facing dog. So again, hips up, heels down, long through the spine. So this time we'll just hold it static so we can really work into those calf muscles, heels just sinking down. Coming forwards again into high plank. This time let's just drop the right knee down. We're going to turn to the left and reach up from there with the left arm, just stacking the shoulders. Good. Feel space through the body. Releasing left hand down, drop the left knee, reaching back now with the right leg. Stretching up from there, just stacking the shoulders as you reach up into the fingertips. Inhale, exhale. And then slowly again, just bringing the hand down, draw the knee in. Coming back again to downward dog. Exhale. This time feet a little wider, hands wider too. Spreading the fingers as you press into the hands and drive the hips back. Again, head relaxes down. Good. One more breath. Dang, that feels good. And then again, just let the knees come down a little further into that side plank now. Taking the weight onto the right hand, right knee, again floating the left arm up. Let's this time just reach the left arm all the way over. So stretching from the fingertips down to the edge of that foot. Good. And then maybe into a little lateral flexion, a little side bend as you drop the left arm and send the hips skywards. Great. Let's release the hand down. Now left leg comes forward, just moving into a low lunge. So I've also got the foot on the edge of the mat there. Reaching up, nice deep breath in. Exhale as you let the hips sink forwards. Exhale, bringing the hands all the way back down. Left leg comes back. We turn to the right, reaching right arm up. Open, expand across the chest. Reaching over now with the right arm from there. Again, reaching into the fingertips. Wonderful. Great. And then maybe just let the right arm drop down a little bit more, sending the hips skywards. Inhale. Exhale. Great. One more breath. Low lunge. Right leg is coming forwards. Again, reaching up with the arms. Exhale, let the hips drop forwards from there. Shoulders are dropping down. Exhale, bringing the hands down now. And we'll just come back into a nice deep squat from there, just to open the pelvis a little. If your heels don't easily reach the floor, I think I have pretty short Achilles tendon. Amount of times I've injured them. You might like to have blocks under the feet, and then we're just bringing hands together. We're going to eat. It's you kind of want to hang out in this. It's kind of nice on the back, but however, we are going to lengthen through the spine, so it's a little bit of strength work in there too. Breath in, breathing out, pressing the legs into the elbows so you feel some force in between the hands. See how that helps to lift Mula Bandha. Everything's connected. And then just soften, breathing in. Exhale again to press in with the legs. So you feel energy through the front body. And then we soften down, breathe in. Exhale again, pressing in. So pressing in towards that midline. Feel the energy drawing up through the pelvic floor. And then Uttanasana, standing forward fold. So just letting the hips come up now, heels flat to the floor. Allow the head again just to relax down from there. Great. Feel free to just gently move the hips side to side. So again, just nice and slowly, side to side. Bringing the hands close together now. Just going to drop that right knee. So bend the right knee, sorry. So the right hip drops a little. And then we're reaching up from there with the left arm. If it's difficult to reach the floor, just take those blocks and place them underneath the right hand. And then releasing down. Let's go on the other side. Left knee bends, reaching up right arm. So hopefully that's really getting into the mid-back. Okay, and then releasing down from there. Coming now into chair pose, we're going to bend the knees. Taking the arms forwards as you drive the hips back. Up to you how high you take the arms, of course. I find arms high puts a lot of pressure on my back, so I tend to stay around about here. Do feel free to adjust arms a little bit lower if that works better for you, but always listen to your spine. It's very intelligent. Let the arms release down. Okay, so just coming now to the centre of your mat, just bringing the feet a little closer together there. We'll come into half moon. Just going to take it gently today. Crescent moon. I'm just going to hook the thumb, so butterfly grip, reaching up and over, elbows just a little bent. We're inhaling, exhaling, reaching over to the right side, sending the hips over to the left side. Good, just breathe. And then back to the centre. Up and over now to the other side from there. Again, just pressing the hips over to the right. And then again back to centre. Vrikshasana tree pose, bringing the hands together just in front of the heart. We'll pick up the right foot. You can always have toes on the floor or take the foot high. Up to you. Pressing the heel firmly into the leg now. And we'll just pause here. Feel free to take the arms again up and over, or you might like to just keep the hands low. And then just breathe. So get that lovely expansion on the inhale and exhale. Good, okay, and release. Coming again into Utkatasana, chair pose. So driving the hips back as you reach the arms forwards from there. So just dropping it down. Exhale, come again into Uttanasana, forward fold. So head relaxes down. Really working to draw the tailbone up this time. And then move the weight towards the sitting bones. Towards the balls of the feet a little bit more. Getting my parts muddled today. Spread the toes. Head just hangs down nice and heavy. So all those neck extensors are getting a real good stretch. Let's bend the knees a little and we'll just roll it up through the spine. Shoulders relax back and down. Weight over to the right leg now. Left foot comes up. Coming again into tree. Good. Pressing the heel into the leg. That will help it stick there a little bit better. And then just bringing hands to the heart. Feel free again to take the arms up and over if you wish. Otherwise, just staying here. Great. One more breath. And then again, just releasing all the way down from there. We'll come to the top of our mat now. We'll take a little flow. Heavily disguised as a sun salute. So coming into our mountain pose Tadasana. Inhale, floating the arms up. We exhale to come all the way down. Let the head hang heavy. Jump or step back now into plank position. Nice deep breath in. Dropping the knees. Slowly lowering down. Keep the arms nice and close to the ribs. Untucking the toes. Inhale as we stretch up, waking up the spine. Bring the hands back a little, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Exhale as you lift up and back again. So head again, just relaxing down, pausing here. Bend the knees a little, jump or step, feet to hands. Exhale as you fold down. Inhale up, strong legs, back flat. Lifting up from there. Exhale, bringing hands to heart. Let's go one more round. Inhale, reach up. We exhale to fold. Moving back again into high plank, jump or step. Feel free to drop the knees or go straight legs this time. Inhale, coming again into high cobra. Releasing down, hands move back a little. Toes tuck. Downward facing dog, pausing here. Just breathe. All there is to do is to stay present and breathe. Jump or step now, feet to hands. So again, just coming forwards. We exhale to fold. Inhale up. Hands to heart, pausing here. Right foot stays at the top of the mat. Left leg comes back. Virabhadrasana 2. Reaching out with the arms. So just let that torso rotate anti-clockwise a little. Reaching out from there. Exhaling as you bend into the right knee. Grounding down now through the back foot. Good. Really stretching out from one hand through to the other. And then bringing our gaze towards the right hand from there. Soften the shoulders down. Let's bend the elbows ever so slightly. It's a little easier to get that depression in the shoulders. Turning the arms now, bringing right forearm down, left arm up and over. So again, working towards that lovely long line from fingertips through to the edge of the foot. Let's reverse the arms now, reaching up and over with the right arm. Left hand comes onto the left leg. And again, come down, we reach. And then one more time to come up. Great. Coming back to centre, straightening right leg. We'll take a forward fold now, just turning the toes in a little. Pigeon-toed hands onto hips. We exhale to come down. So let the hands drop down to the mat. Pressing back with the hips. We're long through the spine. Walking the hands back in line with the feet as you fold down. Lift the shoulders up away from the ears. Deep breath in and out. And again, exhaling as you relax into the posture, into the asana. Okay, let's take our time now, coming all the way up. So hands onto hips, grip with the thighs, breathing into lift. Good. We'll come to the other end of the mat now. And again, just take a moment in mountain pose. Virabhadrasana 2, left side. Right foot goes back. Okay, set the feet, reaching out with the arms from there. Let that torso rotate a little. Stretching from one hand through to the other. Inhale, exhale as you drop it down. Feel that lovely expansion through the rib cage, across the heart. Drishti towards the left hand from there. Breathing in, breathing out. Great. Turning the arms now, left arm down, right arm all the way over. Again, reaching into the fingertips, long, all the way through the side body. Okay, reversing the arms, left arm up, right hand comes to the back leg. And then again, slowly down from there. Again, reaching up and over. And then one more time. Again, lift, reach, sideways bend. And then coming up from there, straightening up from there. Again, turning the toes in. Exhale to fold down. This time, maybe take hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. This is Prasrita Padottanasana. See? So the arms reach away from the back, head relaxes down. Getting that lovely opening across the chest and into the front of the shoulders. If it feels too much, please don't do it. Bring hands to the floor as we did a moment ago. Okay, we've got one more breath there. Take your time as you inhale to come up. Maybe bend the knees a little as you lift. I find that a little easier on the hip joints. Okay, relaxing down. Sorry about the face pull. I was going a little lightheaded coming up. Okay, so let's again just bring the feet back together. We'll take a balancing posture, then we'll come down to the floor. Today we'll do dancer's pose, Natarajanasana. So bringing the right foot up. It's nice and solid in that left leg. Reaching around the outside of the ankle can be great if you're hypermobile or have issues with the lower back. Otherwise, you could flip the hand to take you a little deeper into the posture, palm facing out. Left arm reaches up, we breathe in. We start to kick back now as we reach forwards from there. So just finding one place just to rest that gaze, nice and solid in the posture. Good, we just breathe. That's all there is to it. And then take your time to come on up. See how energized that right side of your body is now. It's quite different to the left, isn't it? So you're really waking up that circuit board, nadis of energy. Okay, so let's take the left foot up now. Again, taking the hand around the outside of the leg, or maybe flip the hands so the palm faces out. Yogi's choice. Okay, reaching on up now. Right arm, find somewhere to fix your gaze, kicking back as you again reach forwards from there. Just breathe. Good, one more breath. Take your time now to come all the way up. Mountain pose. You might feel the heart rate going up a little bit, so we're just going to bring that back down. Feel the energy is equal now, so now we've got lots of lovely prana radiating. See that left side too. Let's take a step to the top of the mat. Inhaling, reaching up. We exhale to fold. Jump or step back, high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, cobra. Tucking toes under, straight back into our downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Good, one more breath. Jump or step to sitting now. We'll reach the legs out in front. Dandasana. Hands either side of the hips, drawing the toes back towards us. Let the shoulders just drop back and down. Walking the hands forwards now. Breath in, gaze is forwards, and we exhale to fold. Head releases down, chin in towards the chest. So by letting the head relax down, you just get that little extra pull on the erector spinae muscles, a muscle group that goes all the way from the base of your spine up to the nape of the neck. Now we've given those a stretch, we'll take a breath in, we'll bring the gaze forwards, maybe reaching towards the feet. Otherwise, hands remain on the floor. We're going to keep the gaze forwards now to stay alert. Inhaling and really lengthening through the spine as you exhale to fold forwards from there. Getting that lovely length through the lumbar spine. Awesome. Okay, inhaling now to come all the way up. Pressing the hands to the floor behind you, reverse box position. We're taking the feet flat to the floor. Lifting the hips now, bringing the gaze up. You could take the head back, but please don't do that if you have blood pressure issues. One more breath. Releasing down, we go into boat pose. So hovering the feet, lifting up, reaching away with the arms. Very welcome to keep the knees bent or maybe hold the legs. Please adjust as you need to. Everyone's spine is really quite different, I've learnt. So please adjust when you need to. Okay, reverse box position one more time. So pressing down, we lift up. Pausing here. Releasing down, Navasana. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1. Okay, if you've been to Mysore, you know the half counts. Okay, soles of the feet together, knees out to either side. Baddha Konasana, sit up onto a block if that works better for you. Hands around the feet or around the ankles. Sometimes the hips don't want to stretch, and that's okay. So if that's you today, just stay here, just staying upright with the legs in this position. If you feel you can comfortably go further, then do feel free to take a lean forwards. Either way, you're getting something out of it. Okay, one more breath. And then release, bringing the legs together. We're taking right leg in front now, left leg behind, deer pose. Flexing into that right foot so the toes point forwards. We're folding over the right leg from there. If you would like to reach that left leg back a little more, maybe even drop it into pigeon pose, then please be my guest. I'm going to keep it here today, keeping it a bit more gentle just to mix things up. So again, just take a slow, deep inhale, and as you exhale, you might like to just drop it down a little further, or maybe just let the head rest into the hands. That can be a nice variation, especially if your head is very busy today, with neck's tight, headache, etc. And then just sinking into it, just sinking in. Pressing hands into the floor. Now come on up. Left leg comes up and over. Lord of the Fishes. Drop that left hip down. If it doesn't drop, take a block, place it under the hips. We're bringing the right arm over to the left leg. Taking the left hand to the floor behind you, we rotate. So make sure you're not rotating on a flexed spine, so rounded back. That can be quite troublesome for the discs. If that's you, again, take a block or cushion, put it under your bottom, and that will help you to lift up through the spine. So we've got a nice big inhale now, and on the exhale, just gently rotating from there, just letting the head turn too, but without force. Okay, one more breath. And then just take your time now as you come back round. We've got the left leg in front, flexing into that left foot, right leg behind. Take your time now as you come forwards and down, just folding over the left leg. Or you might like to fold down a little bit more. You might like to let the head relax into the hands. Choice is yours. Choice is always yours. And again, just deepening the breath, just relaxing into it. Okay, one more breath. Take your time now to come on up. Right leg over the left for our seated twist. Again, take any props you might like to just pop underneath the hips. So we'll really need that spine nice and neutral. Taking the right arm back, left arm comes over. Breathing in, breathing out, twist. Good. Just let the abdomen soften a little bit so you get a free massage then for your organs. Bonus. Okay, 2 more breaths here. And then just taking your time to release. So inhale to come round. Coming down onto our backs now, feet flat to the floor, reaching the arms forwards. We're tucking the tailbone under as we come down, hugging the legs in, just wrapping the arms around the legs. Give your lower back a little massage now. Just gently rocking side to side. Sinking the left foot to the floor, we've got the right leg coming up. Let's slide the hands around the back of the calf muscle. Maybe just bringing that head up for a moment, so curling up through the spine. And releasing down from there. Other side, the left leg reaches up, hands around the back of the calf muscle. Breathing in, and then breathing out again as you curl up from there. And releasing down. One more hug. Ready for shoulder bridge. Feet flat to the floor, neck long, let the chin sink to the chest. Arms down, pressing the hips up now. Interlacing the fingers as we press those hips upwards. Again, back of the neck is nice and long. And then press the knees together a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath. Releasing down. We'll just take a short relaxation now. Well done. Just dropping the knees in towards one another, feet nice and wide. Nice big sigh out through the mouth. And then see how your back's feeling. You might like to have the legs down flat to the floor. Going to bring our full awareness now to our breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Just allowing, as we did in the beginning, to let the neck and jaw really soften. Shoulders just relaxing down into the floor. Feel the spine release. Hips relaxing down into the mat. Arms and legs completely relaxed. Just allow the breath to come and go as it pleases. Either just staying where you are for a few more moments, or just rolling to the side, pressing into the hands to slowly bring yourself up. Let's keep the gaze dropped down for a moment, and we'll just bring the hands together. Just thank yourself for practicing today, topping up your cup of energy.